The Outer City superhumans, now equipped with new weapons, gear, and communication devices, prepared for departure. Zhang Yi and Liang Yu, as space-type superhumans, did not need to carry large tactical backpacks, unlike the others. Chen Xiaoxiao and Pang Li, still not fully acknowledging Zhang Yi as captain, chose to carry their own weapons, a decision Zhang Yi did not challenge. Commander Zhu Zheng personally oversaw the operations command center for this large-scale Blizzard City mobilization. Just after midnight, Zhu Zheng ordered the Outer City troops to depart. As they prepared to board the Blizzard special train, Bailey Changqing arrived and redirected them to an airport for faster transport via cold-resistant military aircraft developed with Northern Fremont's technology. Bailey Changqing led the group in a black armored vehicle to a domed airport, heavily guarded by Yen Yun troops. Inside, they saw bombers, fighter jets, and attack helicopters. Bailey Changqing directed them to board a specific armed helicopter, the Yinglong 17. During boarding, Zhuo Feiyu expressed concern about aerial attacks and parachute availability. Bailey Changqing and veteran Yu Zhenyang explained the helicopter's defensive capabilities, and Bailey Changqing noted that parachuting in the extreme cold was suicidal for non-professionals, though parachutes were available. Yuan Hao found a parachute and offered it to Xia Lingling, who scolded him for his cowardice, their affectionate bickering drawing envious looks from others. Zhang Yi, looking out the window, saw Deng Shintong and the 9 members of the Celestial Squad approaching another helicopter nearby. Unlike the tense Outer City teams, the Celestial Squad members appeared relaxed and confident, chatting and joking, assured of their high mission success rate. Deng Shintong reminded them not to be careless, but they responded with smiles. A black limousine arrived, and Deng Yuanbo, the head of the Deng family and a Blizzard City giant, stepped out to speak with Deng Shintong before the mission. Deng Yuanbo approached Deng Shintong to offer advice, emphasizing the mission's importance to him and the Deng family. Deng Shintong expressed confidence in wiping out the Eclipse Moon group within 3 hours. Deng Yuanbo warned him not to underestimate the Japanese Ronin, describing them as psychopaths terrifyingly devoted to their beliefs. He stated that a successful annihilation would spread Deng Shintong's reputation throughout the Jiangnan region and the world, creating room for the Deng family to maneuver. Deng Shintong, his expression resolute, assured his uncle of a beautiful victory. After Deng Yuanbo left, Deng Shintong boarded his helicopter, briefly exchanging a glance with Zhang Yi, who was watching from the other aircraft. Inside Zhang Yi's helicopter, Liang Yu asked what he was thinking. Zhang Yi replied he was contemplating the true strength of Phoenix Inujin, the Eclipse Moon leader, whom he felt was extremely dangerous and key to the mission's success. Chen Xiaoxiao and Pang Li, overhearing, advised Zhang Yi to leave such concerns to the Celestial Squad, emphasizing that Outer City superhumans should focus on luring the enemy and buying time. Zhang Yi agreed with a smile. Meanwhile, at the Operations Command Center, Commander Zhu Zheng, Operations Minister Tu Yunlai, and Secretary Lan Xinqing monitored the situation. Zhu Zheng gave the order to move out to Jiangning City. In Jiangning City, the Eclipse Moon Group was awake late at night, having just finished cleaning a battlefield after killing a dozen men from a local organization. A mother and daughter, the only survivors, cowered in terror. Phoenix Inujin, showing no emotion, asked if the cleanup was done. Jinguji Saikairo, adjusting his glasses, impatiently confirmed only the 2 remained. Phoenix Inujin scoffed and ordered Tsukamoto Nobunaga to deal with them. Nobunaga refused, citing a samurai's code against harming unarmed women and children, leading to a brief argument about Bushido principles with Phoenix Inujin. As they left the warehouse, the masked ninja Naru's Hanakyo coldly executed the mother and daughter with silver needles, stating ninjas show no mercy. The group continued arguing until Takeuchi Mayumi sensed danger and looked skyward. Phoenix Inujin, recognizing an impending aerial attack from the Jiangnan region, smiled with madness and cruelty, confident that the attackers would be the ones to die. The armed helicopters flew through the frigid night sky from Blizzard City to Jiangning City. Upon arrival, the occupants saw a vast sea of fire and heard thunderous explosions engulfing Jiangning Square. Commander Zhu Zheng's voice explained through the communication device that this was the first step of the plan, using Azure Dragon 5 bombers to bomb the entire square to force Eclipse Moon into the open, even if it didn't kill them. Zhang Yi recognized the use of napalm bombs, explaining to Pang Li that their purpose was to deplete oxygen and destroy resources, forcing a fight, not necessarily to burn the enemy to death in the cold weather. Chen Xiaoxiao agreed, noting it would make finding the enemy easier and prevent ambushes. The helicopter landed 10 kilometers from the square to avoid immediate detection. After the fire subsided, a drone flew over Jiangning Square and deployed a spherical device emitting a ghostly red glow, releasing an invisible electromagnetic wave that blocked all communications within the area. At the command center, a staff member confirmed the communications jamming was successful, turning the enemy into headless flies. Zhu Zheng approved, stating this would give them the initiative. After landing, headquarters issued orders to the 3 outer city teams. Zhang Yi's team was to enter from the southeast, Wu Shifang's from the west, and Zhuo Feiyu's from the north. Their mission was to draw fire and delay Eclipse Moon, prioritizing self-preservation over attack. Zhang Yi acknowledged, retrieved 2 silver white owl pistols with holy silver ammunition from his alternate dimension, and led his team out. Liang Yu followed immediately, while Pang Li and Chen Xiaoxiao, nervous yet excited about the potential rewards, encouraged each other and followed. Their tactical helmets displayed headquarters provided routes and the movements of the other 2 teams, advancing in a triangular formation to manually locate the enemy leader, Phoenix Inu Jin, since satellite detection was blocked. Nearby, the Celestial Squad's helicopter landed. Deng Xintong watched the 3 outer city squads head towards the square with a playful look, commenting they likely wouldn't return, but if they held out until reinforcements arrived, it would prove their promise and make them candidates for recruitment into the Yan Yun forces or even the investigation team. He specifically noted Zhang Yi's potential. The Celestial Squad then calmly awaited headquarters' order to launch their attack. After disembarking, Zhang Yi received no further orders from headquarters, understanding that instructions would likely come only upon contact with the Eclipse Moon Group. He observed the dying napalm fires in the sub-zero night, the scorched ruins of Jiangning Square emitting gray-black smoke. He consulted Huahua, asking if the mutant cat could detect any human scent, but the complex smells left by the fire made it impossible. When Chen Xiaoxiao and Pang Li asked for their next move, Zhang Yi declared they would wait right there, a decision that baffled his temporary teammates. He explained that the enemy's formidable intelligence gathering likely already knew their location, and since he was unfamiliar with the terrain, a defensive ambush was the safest strategy. He then selected a fire-blackened commercial building as his perch, instructing Chen Xiaoxiao and Pang Li to provide perimeter defense on the ground before using his dimensional portal to transport himself, Liang Yu, and Huahua to the rooftop. Left below, Chen and Pang criticized his irresponsibility but conceded that staying together was safer than splitting up. From the operations command center, Commander Zhu Zhang observed Zhang Yi's actions and sighed at his sneakiness, but acknowledged the cleverness of the tactic. By staying stationary on the outskirts, Zhang Yi was effectively testing the limits of Eclipse Moon's intelligence capabilities. If they still found him, it would suggest a terrifying power akin to prophecy. Zhu Zhang then turned his attention to the other 2 support teams. Wu Shifang's team had reached their designated area and, unlike Zhang Yi, immediately began active reconnaissance. The emission-type ability user Mo Zhongning stepped forward, crouched, and placed his covered hand on the snow. A purple light condensed in his palm as he activated his codenamed ability. From his palm poured forth a stream of grey rodent soul beasts, over 100 appearing in mere seconds. With a low command, the beasts scurried off into the ruins to scout, their eyes gleaming with human-like intelligence. Wu Shifang watched, musing that such a reconnaissance method was convenient and that a team leader like Mo Zhongning surely possessed significant combat power as well. Meanwhile, the second support team led by Zhuo Feiyu advanced from the north. Lacking a supernatural scout like Mo Zhongning, they relied on the expertise of Yu Zhenyang, a former reconnaissance soldier with 7 years of experience. He took the lead, meticulously scanning the burned-out plaza for any trace of the Eclipse Moon members. All teams moved with extreme vigilance, aware of the grave danger posed by their formidable enemy, each employing their unique methods to navigate the obscured and hostile battlefield in the crucial, tense moments before the first clash.